You have 5 seconds to ruin the entire wedding. What would you do? In the middle of the ceremony, stand up, interrupt the officiant, and publicly propose to someone else. At a reception, my wife and I were on the dance floor and I really had to fart. I figured I'd do it while the music was loud. I stood back a little from her and let it rip the very second the DJ lost power. Everyone looked our way and saw me looking at my wife. They looked at my wife. She ran off in a huff. Then I still had bad gas and was looking for a place to let it rip. The hall had some bay doors to a balcony, so I backed my ass out the doors and blasted ass. I turned around to close the doors and saw the bride and groom were out there having an alone moment that I just farted on. Yell fire. That worked with the graduation. Bribe the organist with cash to play the Phantom of the Opera theme as the bride comes down the aisle. When they say you may now kiss the bride, they never specified who may kiss the bride. Yell to the groom, after I slept with you, this is what you do to me. And punch the bride. Edit. My first award. Thank you. Pastry chef here. I used to do a lot of wedding cakes and would have to move them to wherever the couple wanted it displayed. I always had a fantasy, if I ever decided to quit, walk out, to purposely drop the cake in front of the wedding party and act like it was an accident, and just burst out in tears and storm out, never to be seen again. So to answer your question, destroy the cake, or shit on it or something, if that's your style. Your child and my uterus objects. Yell whore when the bride walks down the aisle. Thank the husband for letting me borrow his bride-to-be last night. Destroy the ring. Show up. Propose to the bride. Stand up and shout hi, everybody, I'm the mistress. Eat the plastic dolls on top of the cake. Take off my pants and start doing the helicopter. I'd kiss the bride. Quietly stand up and stand next to the bride as she walks up to the altar. Straight face and everything. And refuse to sit down for the entire ceremony. If nothing else, it'll make everyone question who's getting married to who. Edit. Wow. My first award. Thanks. Play the Reigns of Castamere. I do that Naruto finger jab thing to the brides, but sending her flying into the cake. So many people are coming up with various bits of rudeness or nudeness that amount to little more than temporary obstacles and annoyances. If you want to ruin a wedding, you're going to have to do something a bit more permanent and scarring. Poison half the drinks, so that as the ceremony begins, half of the wedding party and all the guests begin vomiting gouts of blood and dying painfully in their loved ones' arms. Drone strike the wedding party and leave the survivors to claw their way to sunlight from under a bloody pile of their friends and family. Whipping out your dick isn't enough to ruin a wedding permanently, unless your dick is lethal. Edit. Big shout out and thanks to all the folks at r/award speech edits. Couldn't have done it without your support and encouragement. Yell. Bro. Isn't she the one you said was hideous? Edit. Why the duck is this so popular? Show up wearing a large, elaborate wedding dress. Propose to the best man. Cry hard when I don't get an immediate yes so my MacU runs. Spit on the bride. Grab and kiss the groom. And run away screaming about how flat the earth is. For the visuals. I'm a 36-year-old man. Claim the bride is pregnant with your child / you are pregnant with the groom's child. And have 4 seconds left to spare. Iros take the Rachel. Lob a grenade into the altar. Since when did you become straight? Edit. Holy shit. Thank you for the likes. Object to the wedding. In the middle of the best man speech. Loudly scream I ducked the groom last night. Just yell from a distance. This girl gave me a blowjob and now she's getting married. I'm already at the wedding, so I'll just wait for me to ruin it naturally. Kill Bill it. Destroy the paperwork. It's not official without it. Wedding basically didn't happen. A finger and a fire alarm. Bring a spoiled child to it. Stand up on a high ground And as I'm putting a golden ring on my finger I say, but they were all of them deceived. For another ring was made. Thank you for watching. Like, share and check out other videos.